Everybody, I'm sitting here in the Sportage waiting for my wife to get out here. We're doing a little long 3-day weekend trip to Ohio and Michigan. Just a chance to get away. We're gonna go to some wineries and who knows what else is gonna be out there. But here she comes now. We're getting ready to get on the road.
You think you know me?
Christopher David Lawson of Nipa. All right, no road trip would be complete with a stop without a Waffle House. Extra bacon. And you gotta have the grits. All right, there we are. After hours and hours of being in the car, we're going to our first winery, Majestic Oak Winery. Grapes are us.
Your destination is on the right.
My destination is on the right. That was a pretty good brewery and winery. The beers were very fruit forward. Like I said, they had like a cranberry beer and a raspberry beer, and the beers were just okay. Wine was just okay. We ended up buying a pouch of a Cayuga blend. So we're off to the next winery. It's called Swanton, Ohio. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I call it Swanton because that's where Jeff Hardy does in Russell. The Swanton Bomb. Yeah, we got some tasty wines here. We got a Pinot Grigio. We got a dry Riesling, a cranberry, one of my favorites, a blackberry. And we also have a peach, my other favorite. Very fruit-forward wines, except for the first two. I'm gonna enjoy these, and you're just gonna have to think about it while I enjoy them. You gotta love a winery. It has a huge flag. Yes, it's American Winery. Still
Your
cruising.
destination is on the left.
My destination is on the left. Gotta love a place, American Winery. Straightforward. You can't miss this place with that big flag up here. That's a pretty good deal right there. $15 for all those samples. Everything they have on the menu. So you know, Americana Winery. Even Suzy Lawson approves of this. I'm telling you, after sitting here at Americana Winery, I know my channel doesn't lean toward the wine excursions and stuff like this, but Suzy and I actually talked about maybe starting a second channel. We're doing these wine samplings. We actually had some pretty good banter going back and forth with the samples and talking about what he liked of them, but who knows? I might start a second channel with my wife doing wine samples, but we'll see how this video turns out. It really would be completely different to this. This is more or less a trip video, like I've done on the bike before, but we'll see. My destination's on the left, Naughty Vines Winery. I'm hoping it's a really good winery because so far the first two were just okay. We picked up a couple wines, but this last winery we went to had some really excellent wines. But this one's Naughty Vines Farms. Stony Ridge Winery. Probably going to be our last winery. Last winery for Friday, our trip out here so far. After this, we're going to head into Michigan and probably do all day of wines tomorrow, Saturday. Should be fun. Let's check out Stony Ridge Winery now. All right, good morning, everybody. It's day 2. We actually decided to change it up a little bit. We're going to do breweries today instead of wineries. But we're hitting breakfast at the Roxy Cafe here in Jackson, Michigan. So it's going to be like an old style diner in here, so we thought we'd check it out because we had to pay extra for breakfast at the hotel, so we figured all right, we had an excellent breakfast at the Roxy Diner. We're definitely going to go back there tomorrow. Neither one of us finished our food, but our first stop for today is the Grand River Brewery. The Grand River Brewery, they've already got music playing first thing in the morning down here. Grand River Brewing, that's actually a farmer's market going on out here already first thing Saturday morning. This is a different type of menu. It's on a tablet. Tap menu and tab in the corner. Which one? Menu. Mug Club release, Brewer's Choice beer list. Nice beer selection. You notice here in Jackson, Michigan, they got a lot of artwork in these little sides of these buildings and stuff. It's pretty cool. But this is the site of the brewery. We just came out of Grand River Brewing, Jackson over there. Bit of artwork. Bloom. Carol Baskins would be proud of this painting after she killed her husband. Look pretty cool. Kind of see this one that's kind of stuck behind the truck. They're setting up for something out here in the restaurant. The newest Jazz City. We like it here. This talks about all the paintings and stuff they have on the walls, the Bright Walls project. It's got 14 mural artists. Made possible support from whatever, all these people that sponsored it. I'll let you read that for yourselves if you really want to read it. This would be the kind of stuff, if I had the bike, I'd be taking pictures of my bike on these murals. I like seeing this urban renewal type stuff and artwork, and pretty cool. Let's say they're taking some pride in their town. Oh, there's even more on the backside. Very nice. Glad we came down here. We're actually staying in Jackson, so we just, with the brewery tour and everything today, this was the closest to the restaurant and the hotel we just stayed at. But all right, we're at our next destination here, Holmes Brewing. Had to do a couple loops around here to get in, but we're at our next stop here at Townies Brewing. They got their food truck here. They got the brewery right here. We're going to go in and taste some beers. We're still in Ann Arbor, Michigan. Finally got a cider out of all the stops so far. I love cider. Nothing better than a hard cider. We're at Wolverine Brewing now. Not Wolverine from Marvel Comics, but
Glare is horrible.
where all the magic is made. All right, we're still here at Wolverine State Brewing. I don't know if this is a Michigan thing, but this is what they call pub cheese. It's literally cheese mixed with brown mustard. I've never heard of that. We usually generally like beer cheese. It's literally cheese mixed with brown spicy mustard. All right, probably going to be the last stop for today. Iron Bark Brewing Company. We're back in Jackson, Michigan. Probably going to get some more munchies and see how their beer is here. There's our selection of beers. The atmosphere of this place is very strange. Like they have the space theme over here. They have the space theme over here. And then you got the whole barn theme going up the middle. I don't get it. It's kind of a weird way to end our brewery tours for today, but it's a weird theme in here, let me tell you. All right, it's the last day of our 3-day weekend in Ohio and Michigan. We're actually getting ready to head out of Michigan here now. We've been on the road for a while, hit our Dunkin' Donuts, but we're going to be heading into Toledo and working our way back to Nipa. We might make a few more stops on the way back though, but right now we're just chilling and driving along 23 South on the way to Toledo. Fall foliage here is still pretty good. Very pretty. Alright, we're pulling into Firelands Winery. We got off Route 2. Figured we'd stop here in Sandusky and go for some wine tastings. Yeah, it's pretty cool here in Firelands Winery. See, they got their own little kitchen up here. We do a lot of pizzas and stuff. They have some Italian style wines. We're gonna go ahead and get 3 different flights. Each flight has like 4 wines in it, so we're starting off with 3 flights here. All right, we're pulling into our next stop. We're stopping at the John Christ Winery, also known as the Jesus Christ Winery. Sorry if that offends you folks, but that to me is just funny. Very interesting winery. Pretty good wines too. All right, we're at our next stop on the way back from Cleveland. A little something different. It's a honey winery. I'm not sure if they're even open. It's kind of in this other building, but it's Bee Vineyards. It's in the Lake Erie building, and it really stinks here. Apparently, Bee Vineyards doesn't even exist in this building because there's absolutely no doorway to go into a Bee Vineyards. Destination on this lovely weekend road trip. We're stopping off at Florence Brewery because it's one of our favorites. All right, we had to stop and actually eat. I got the Italian sampler and she got the lasagna. And text messaging and doing whatever with her son on the phone right now. Homework. A parent's job is never done, even if you're 100 miles away from home.
Oh my God, that sauce, huh?
That sauce. I got that sauce. You looking hungry? Let me feed you. Saucy.